Picture this. You're sitting alone in a quiet room, your mind wandering. Suddenly a thought flashes through your head, a memory, a fear, or maybe even an idea so vivid it feels like someone whispered it into your ear. But here's the chilling truth. What if that voice wasn't yours at all? What if there's something listening? Do you feel it? That faint hum beneath your thoughts, like static on an old radio dial. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it's there. A presence tuning in to the frequency of your mind. Your thoughts aren't as private as you think. They ripple outward, echoing across dimensions unseen by the naked eye. And somewhere out there, something is hearing every word unspoken. Today, we're diving deep into one of humanity's most unsettling truths. Your thoughts aren't yours. This isn't paranoia. It's ancient wisdom cloaked in modern mystery. From esoteric texts to sacred rituals, sages have long warned us about forces that feed on our minds. Together we'll uncover who or what is listening, why it matters, and how you can reclaim control. We'll explore forgotten artifacts, like the Mirror of Shiot, decode symbols hidden in plain sight, and reveal how historical figures mastered their inner worlds to silence these unseen listeners. By the end, you'll walk away with practical tools to fortify your mental sanctuary and ensure no unwelcome guest ever enters again. Are you ready to face the shadows lurking within your own mind? Then let's begin. The ancients knew something we've forgotten, that the mind is not a fortress but a broadcast tower. Every thought you think sends out vibrations like ripples in a cosmic pond. And just as fish rise to the surface when disturbed, certain entities are drawn to the energy of your thoughts. In the Egyptian Book of the Dead, there's a passage warning travelers of the eaters of souls, shadowy beings who feed on negative emotions and chaotic thoughts. These weren't mere myths. They were cautionary tales meant to teach discipline over the mind. Take the Mirror of Shiot, an obscure artifact from ancient Egyptian ritual. This wasn't just a reflective surface. It was a tool for self-examination. Priests would gaze into its polished bronze face, confronting their inner shadows. They believed that by acknowledging these darker aspects, they could prevent external forces from exploiting them. Consider Akhenaten, the pharaoh who dared to challenge traditional beliefs by worshipping Aten, the sun disk. He taught his people to focus their thoughts on light rather than darkness. His reign may have ended in controversy, but his temples still stand as monuments to the power of intentional thinking, a lesson we'd do well to remember today. Eastern traditions also echo this wisdom. In Buddhism, the concept of karma isn't just about actions. It's about the energetic imprint of your thoughts. Negative thoughts create ripples that attract similar energies, while positive ones harmonize with the universe. The Dalai Lama once said, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice controlling your mind." Even modern science hints at this truth. Quantum physics suggests that observation affects reality. Our thoughts literally shape the world around us. Could it be that what we dismiss as random mental chatter is actually a dialogue with unseen forces? So how did the ancients protect themselves from these influences? What tools did they use to shield their minds and redirect their thoughts? Let's decode the sacred science behind their methods. and discover how you can apply them today. The ancients understood that symbols are more than art. They're keys to unlocking hidden truths. Take the Eye of Horus, often mistaken for a simple protective emblem. In reality, it's a map of the pineal gland, the third eye that filters and focuses your thoughts. When activated, this energy center acts as a shield against intrusive influences. Rituals weren't superstition. They were technology for training the mind. The Greeks practiced incubation, sleeping in sacred spaces like the Temple of Asclepius to receive divine guidance. By quieting their thoughts before sleep, they tuned into higher frequencies, blocking out lower vibrations. They called it Ma'at, the principle of truth, balance, and order. We call it coherence, a state where your thoughts align with your intentions. Neuroscience now shows that meditation and mindfulness create measurable changes in brainwave patterns, enhancing focus and emotional regulation. What the ancients achieved through ritual, we can replicate through practice. Imagine entering the Chamber of Whispers, a mythical space said to exist at the edge of dreams. Its walls hum with fragments of unspoken fears and desires. To leave unscathed, you must confront these whispers, not by fighting them, but by transforming them into affirmations of light. This chamber represents your own subconscious, a realm few dare to explore fully. Facing your inner world is no small feat. It requires courage to sit with discomfort, to acknowledge the doubts and fears that echo within. Yet this is how you reclaim sovereignty over your mind. Each shadow you illuminate becomes a stepping stone toward greater clarity. Here's how you start. Begin each day with a grounding exercise. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and visualize a golden light surrounding your body. Declare an intention. For example, I am the master of my thoughts. Repeat this daily and watch as your mental landscape shifts. Over time, you'll build resilience against invasive energies. By combining ancient wisdom with modern techniques, you create a fortress for your mind. Just as the priests used the mirror of Sheut to reflect their shadows, so too can you use self-awareness to deflect harmful influences. Remember, what you focus on expands. Choose wisely. History is rich with tales of individuals who mastered their inner worlds and in doing so, transformed the outer world. One such figure was Enheduanna, the first known author in human history. Her story is not just one of literary brilliance, but of spiritual triumph, a testament to the power of reclaiming your thoughts. Enheduanna served as high priestess in ancient Ur, a role that demanded she channel divine inspiration while navigating political turmoil. Exiled by rebels, she faced despair, but instead of succumbing, she turned inward. In solitude, she confronted her fears and doubts, transmuting them into poetry that united warring city-states under a single religious identity. Her hymns, like the exaltation of Inanna, speak of descending into darkness only to rise again, clothed in light. Through disciplined thought and unwavering faith in her own voice, she silenced the listeners that sought to undermine her purpose. Her words still resonate because they emerged from a mind fully aligned with its truth. Even today, her temple at Ur stands as a symbol of what's possible when you take ownership of your mental space. She proved that mastering your thoughts isn't just an internal victory. It has ripple effects that can heal communities and inspire generations. Her life reminds us that the battlefield for sovereignty begins within. Your thoughts are powerful, but they're also porous. Without vigilance, they become open channels for forces that seek to shape your reality. You think controlling your mind is freedom? It's responsibility. And now, it knows your name. Will you answer the call to master your inner realm? Will you fortify your mind against shadows and align your thoughts with light? If this journey resonates with you, subscribe to our channel. Together, let's uncover the secrets that awaken the divine within and ensure no unwelcome guest ever enters your sacred sanctuary again.